I said, cause ain't no morning good. What's up? What's up? How's all my people doing today? So right when I was starting the live, I broke my freaking nail. My phone broke. My phone fell, and my whole nail ripped off. So, hence this energy, this full moon energy. Let's put on messages. Alright, let's set the intention. Clear the air, clear the negativity, and set the intention for some clear messages. I am ClairV, tarot card reader, divine channeler. Let's see, medium, intuitive. Let's see. What up, Louise? How's everybody doing today? Hair everywhere. Feeling full moon energies, huh? Feeling the full moon. Feeling it. Feeling it, yeah. I heard now's a good time to be at the beach or near the water. And then I heard lunatic. You know, Venus is involved going through the last of Taurus, which is Medusa, the Argo sign. So before your reading, I pulled from the transparent tarot to see what was underneath or what was see-through, what was transparent in today's reading. And we got sadness and water emotion. So we need to be careful around this time about, covering our sadness with drunkenness or keeping it inside. And I heard 3 times, tell it once to get it out of your head, once to get it out of your mind, once to get out of your body. But this sadness is grief, loss, concern, melancholy. Sadness is a basic emotion, and its apparent signals that events are happening, maybe unwanted things that need to be solved. It helps progress, awareness, and learning from mistakes, reflection on what needs to be done next. Each person behaves differently when confronted with this emotion and has different modalities to cope with it. Some recognize it and find it easy to speak about the situations they're experiencing, while others act as if things are unchanged or indifferent. Suppressed and protected by various defense mechanisms, sadness ends up being denied and in the end turns to depression. Sadness can divert attention from what is valuable or important in life, causing negative experiences to increase in size and opportunities to decrease. Sadness emanates in the universe a state of ungratefulness, helplessness, or remorse, regret, which keeps the negativity flowing. And perhaps if it's not you in this, it's somebody else in your vicinity that's feeling this way that you're picking up on. What up, everybody? Hey, Simonik George, how are you? Gregor, Simonuk, Simon Gray. I'm gonna call you Simon Gray. Is that cool? Hey, Jack. What's up, everybody? All my beautiful people. Let's get to the collective reading. If you guys want to put your personal reading, if your personal questions up, I'll get to it in the order as what it was received. But we'll start with the collective. See what's up. Hey, Melissa Anthony, how are you? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. Has somebody lost a job? Or it's almost like the thing that we're riding on is see-through, or, this horse. Normally, the Knight of Pentacles is riding on a very strong horse. But it's almost as if this horse is weakening or It's lost its power, I heard. Perhaps it does have to do. Look, I can't make this up. Look, the Knight of Materials, the Knight of Pentacles, again in reverse. And this time it's behind this Three of Cups. Maybe this does have to do with releasing something that is like this. It's like something that doesn't even carry you, that you're trying to ride on, that we need to release. It almost reminds me of like some kind of an addiction or some person that we're relying on that cannot be relied on. It's almost as if we're taking a new route, taking a new road. With this star, we're waking up to something, and perhaps it is this sadness or this feeling that is waking us up to this. Like this said, it's almost like there's some kind of confrontation or conflict here with the Five of Wands. Perhaps having to do with other people in your family, perhaps with the Ten of Cups in reverse. With the King of Cups, it's almost like, or the Knight of Cups, it's almost like this Knight of Cups is coming to offer you. Usually the Knight of Cups comes to offer some kind of sweet love or forgiveness or an apology, but it's almost like he's coming to bring what he brings is sadness. Maybe the love that he brings sadness. It brings some kind of conflict. I don't get it. Maybe him bringing this love breaks the family and brings the sadness to the family. Or perhaps this is us as the King of Cups saying we might have to travel long distance for this. Maybe we might have to. It's like pushing against the threshold. With the Moon in reverse, something's coming apart, I hear. And perhaps somebody is taking something from you with the Six of Materials in reverse. And then you have the Moon upright with the Fool here. What up, Leah? Hey, hey. Yeah, I'll get to personal questions after the collective reading. So with the Moon here, we have, again, the full moon, which in the full moon comes illumination. Things are finally brightening up, but with this moon, it's almost like something from the unconscious, something from the underworld, something from the unseen, what we can't see. Maybe this is some kind of, something unknown or secret or something here. We don't know. It's almost like we're coming from something unknown, or perhaps some kind of deep psychics or psychologically something. With this Fool, it's almost like he's walking away from this or walking out of this into the new, into, I heard, the uncomfort. Perhaps we are following our intuition or following a dream or some kind of the unseen into this newness. This was our awakening, perhaps due to the sadness. Perhaps this Knight of Pentacles in reverse brought us some sadness, Let's see. For the collective guidance. Okay, so we have the Fool in reverse, and I heard don't be foolish. It's like, don't be foolish. Don't sit in the sadness, or perhaps we're sitting in the sadness to see something. It's like sitting in the sadness. It's like we're sitting in this, not even seeing this, oblivious to some kind of true connection. Listen, this Chariot, this true connection, it's not only bringing us like, okay, aha, I see, but it's like, aha, I feel. I'm being pulled by all these horses, and that is a lot of horsepower. This is really quick. I'm thinking really, really quick with the Fool in reverse. Perhaps it's telling us, don't be foolish. Use your intuition and follow your heart in this forward motion, regardless of the loss or the sadness. I heard don't be foolish. Don't go back. 411. That's the 411. This Fool is saying to go. To leave it. Beautiful day for you. Remind me of a tornado on the ground. That card upside down, right? That's the energy. picking shit up. That is the energy. May I ask? I'm still working on plans for next year. I've got really nice opportunity. What I'm interviewing for at the end of July. Will it work out? Okay, well, I guess these are your cards with the Knight of Voices. And this is this new idea taking off. It's taken off and like big with wings, fast. The Knight of Voices is the fastest knight in the deck. Although it might create some kind of conflict with other people, it's like other people can't see where this circle fits in on their thing. They're like, oh, does it go to the floor? Oh, does it go to here? Oh, does it go to here? And it's almost bringing like, oh, well, where does it go? And this, it's almost like this Queen of Swords has to come in and almost bring some kind of power or put, it's like she brings the voice, and maybe she's like, oh, it goes there and here at 10:30. You know, she's very precise, communicative, and professional. Maybe she's even turning her back to these people and is like, forget y'all, I'm gonna put it wherever I want it and you're gonna like it or not. Either way, it's going where I put it. You know, this queen, she's taken and she has this wing. It's almost like she's working with the divine. This wing reminds me of the wing here. It's almost like this idea is protecting her. And maybe there is an idea of protectance, some kind of thought or speech or word, or maybe this is a person or a situation. Like I always say, these are your readings, so use your intuition when deciphering the messages. What up, Sana Parvin? How are you? Alright, who's up next? General reading, Sana Parvin. Alright, here we go for a general for you, Sana. I feel like I should light the sage. These two came out. I feel like they're your cards. Sana Parvin. Okay, yeah, I seen that here with the star in reverse, the moon in reverse. It's almost like something was revealed to you, perhaps somebody. You know, this is what I say is Ursula. Maybe it's like you thought they were somebody and now they weren't. So this changed your whole perspective of them. It like popped these balloons. I see every time they like you see a new tentacle, it's like another balloon pops. Like, oh, I thought they were nice. Well, pop, there goes that balloon. Oh, I thought they were sweet. Pop, there. Oh, I thought they were honest. Pop, there goes that balloon. And it's like all these truths popping in your face. These are the first two cards that came out with the 5 and the 9. It's almost like everybody else sees it, but you perhaps. It's almost like some kind of thing where we're like, it's like we really need to open up our eyes to see this. Something about the eyes. With this, it's almost like an issue or a problem or some kind of fight. Maybe it's something you don't want to see. You know, maybe this is something you don't want to see with the 9 of Swords. This could be some kind of bringing us anxiety, or it's like, oh, I can't sleep, or maybe this is like a forcing to keep our eyes open. It's like somebody else forcing, or something else forcing to keep our eyes open to see something we don't want to see. Perhaps it is these balloons popping. You know, we come to then the muse of inspiration, where this is us finally walking up out of this. I see this almost as like stuck in the mud, almost in like some kind of quicksand. And then I hear, you know, with the quicksand, the more you move, the more you sink. So perhaps we are in this stillage. I hear stillage, perhaps spillage. Perhaps after we're in the stillage, it brings us to some kind of spillage where our once lost hope or lost dream is is now not no, is no longer lost or as lost as what it seemed when these balloons were popping in our face. It's almost as if the light of this information that came out opened up perhaps a new path. It opened up at least an opportunity for you to walk and for others to follow. Perhaps you are doing something, as in the crowd that takes strength. You're doing it over again. Or perhaps you're avoiding that. Perhaps this is why the stillage needs spillage with the Ace of Voices and the High Priestess. She's telling you, hey, let's hold up. Let's hold up and come up with this new idea. It's like there's something in the back of your head that needs to be, it's like the clothes are finished drying. The stillage is now spillage, and now this idea is coming. She's saying, stop. Use your intuition before you act. Make sure you feel it. Perhaps this has to do with a new love or self-love. All right, who's next? Morning. Where are we at? What did I miss? Are you up? I did the collective reading, and I always say to pair your personal reading with the collective reading. I'm doing free readings, so if you would like to exchange energy for energy, you can hit up my Cash App or the thanks button. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button. What up, 99? Hugs and kisses to you. I was singing your song the other day. All right. You're welcome, Sana. All right, Christina, you up? Should we burn some shit? You're welcome. Name a car for an edit. A Lamborghini. Or a 69 Black SS. That's my favorite. Hi, can I get a reading, please? Sure, Melissa. Got you. Melissa Anthony. I see you're going through a virtual ending. Virtual ending? Let's see if it comes up in your cards. I seen the world, and I was like, you're seeing these things that are all, maybe we are like seeing them and believing them, and this is what is bringing them to the 3D. Let's see what this is all about. All right, so we have the Three of Emotions, and I see us really looking into the past and the present and really closing our eyes to the future. Perhaps this is like closing our eyes into a dream, closing our eyes, avoiding to see it. I don't know, but this, it's like they are all holding, all these women are holding a piece. Perhaps this is past, present, future, like I said, or three different aspects of yourself. They each bring a different part of, or a different part of the moon, a different aspect of a feeling, or what's unknown. This is definitely having to do with the emotions. The emotion that came up in the collective reading was sadness. Perhaps we got some kind of bad news. It's almost like the firework blew up backwards. Like we light the firework, it's supposed to blow up this way, but instead it blew up on ourselves. Maybe this is not, hopefully this is not physically, like literal, but with the Hermit in reverse and the Seven of Materials, I see this. And then we have the Muse of Voices with this in the deep subconscious. Is the Justice, and she's on her side. She's tilted. Let me sit with this for a second. It's almost like it's got to go back for rework. It's like Okay, so whatever's here, okay, it blew up. There's some kind of malfunction, I hear. There's a malfunction. Perhaps now that this happens, it's like, oh shit. Well, now we're standing in a big hole and we don't know what roads what or what ways what, right? Brings us to the hermit in reverse. It's like, shit, well, now I don't know what to go. You used to be up here, you used to be able to see it all, and now from down here, it's like almost like you got to dig yourself back out. Perhaps this is why we're taking all of these things that we had and bringing them back. It's like we're reworking it, or um, perhaps putting it back. It's like giving it back. Like what's not yours. I hear what's Caesar's, give to Caesar. Perhaps this does have to do with this injustice. There's something not right, and it's blowing our brains up. Perhaps it is like blown to smithereens. Our thoughts, our logic about it, what's right about it, it's like mind blowing. Mind blowing, bringing us to the muse of voices, which again, this is making some kind of judgment. I heard keeping center and making some kind of judgment. Perhaps we are cutting something off, cutting something that's bringing an imbalance, or, this in the head. This is us finding this center with the muse of voices. It's like finally coming up with some kind of judgment. Making a just decision. Perhaps we're being logical. This is cutting off the emotion. Because we started off with the three of emotion, which is normally a celebration. Perhaps we are celebrating the fact that we are no longer a part of each one of these segments. It's like, okay. I really see like some kind of line we're reworking. Let me know. You're spot on. I've been so confused lately. Okay, what up, Raul? Well, I hope I could bring you some kind of not confusion. Some kind of... Alright, here. Maybe this will help. With the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands, this is the wounded warrior. So perhaps how we can help, it's like something pulling us back. Something keeps pulling us back. It's like every time we try to go, something keeps pulling us back. What is it? Well, it's trying to say take responsibility or heal the wounds or surrender. It's like give it to God. Give what Caesar's to Caesar. And this is how she does it. That the Queen of Wands, nothing stops her. She has this magical force, this magical thing. It's as if this sunflower, it's the sun, it's the vitality, it's the life, it's her aura, it's what shines from within her. It's the spirit. Nothing can stop you, Melissa. Hey, Jason Newton. Love a reading for me, but I'm scared. Don't be scared. I got you. First name, last name. I go in order. First name, last name, and then it's you, Jason. Hey, Raul, Grand Rising. I say, cause ain't no morning good. 10:10 is on the clock. Can I have a reading related to E? Will he text me back and make amends? If so, when? Alright, first name, last name is for you. First name, last name, and E. Well, the Page of Emotions, like in reverse, this is the Page of Cups. He says, sorry, not sorry. I will not make amends, or perhaps this is you not accepting the apology. With the Nine of Emotions in reverse, it's almost like our promises, somebody promised something and didn't come with it, didn't come through with it. With the Three of Inspiration, this blocks some kind of thing. It's almost like all the dominoes. It's like one knockdown and they all knock down. And this is like the thing of putting them all back up, lining and lining. It's like we're lining all of these dominoes back up with the Six of Cups in reverse. It's like, don't go back. Don't go back. This is in the last reading. Remember how I was saying about them balloons popping in your face? If you go back, that balloon, those balloons from that reading is going to be popping in your face. Um, Perhaps it brings you to the hole. Maybe this is you trying to get out of hole. It's like you're fishing for some kind of soul searching. We're soul searching, and I hear look into the mirror. It's like kicking yourself for not following your own intuition with this high priestess in reverse. It's like you're hiding some kind of truth from yourself because you're not listening to yourself. This is um anchoring your ship. This is why you can't go nowhere with the two of emotions. So weird. Because then it's like when this information comes through, it's like secret information comes through. Then we're introduced to a new love, and you'll never guess what the fuck card is on the other side of this. You see this Two of Cups, right? The two of emotions. Well, in the deep subconscious, the Two of Cups, the two of emotions. And this is in reverse. So it's like the high priestess, it's like you're kicking yourself in the ass. You already know. It's like in the deep subconscious, you see this untwining. You know this. This is in your deep subconscious. You already know there's an untwining, there's a breaking, there's a severage. But on the surface, it's almost like you're playing this dance of back and forth shit or up and down shit. Perhaps trying to get out of this shit. You know, we're building our dominoes back up. So we got one car sitting here. It's almost like open up your eyes and see the truth no matter how hard it is. You need to see what's really real. Perhaps that'll make you sad. That's the basis of the collective reading, this sadness. But like, watch the collective reading, because it's like this sadness brings us to where it's like, okay, I'm sad, I'm not taking that no more. I am going to change. This is going to change. I'm digging myself out of this hole, you know. And then we have these two again in reverse, like, I'm not looking at it, I am losing, or I surrender. And this is when you accept from the spirit, you know. All right, let me clear this energy. Jason, you're next. You have the Nine of Materials in reverse, so I don't know if you're releasing everything you own. But we're gonna find out. 10, 10, 28, 11. All right, Jason, Newton. Let me shuffle one more time. All right, Jason Newton. Jason Newton. All right, so the Four of Voices. This is sticking up. The Ace of Wands. So it's like we're on hold, or we're on I heard a delay. There's a delay in this, and this delay happened for a reason. It's almost like this delay happened. It's like, okay, we were playing this game, but there was a timeout called so we could adjust our pieces. Something like this. This is why we're called to the Four of Voices. We're called to soak. We're called to be in our, it's in our higher heart to bring to our crown chakra, right? This Four of Voices, where we're meditating, we're resting, we're in this sleeping, where we're really out of, it's like we're stepping out of the game. We're stepping out of the game. 1111, make a wish. It's like we're stepping out of the game to be in, it's like, so we can come out of our heart space. It's like our heart space is sad and not thinking right, almost clouding the mind. So to get out of our heart space, to be in our brain space, this is really mind over the matter. This reminds me of a reading I did a while ago about, she was taking all these pieces like, oh, this person fucked me over, they're off the board. This person helped me out when they didn't even ask for anything in return, they're coming closer. Oh, this person works with me well every day, they're coming closer. Oh, this person's against me, they're off the board. It's almost like we're doing this, pulling some pieces closer, pulling some things further away. And this is what's bringing us to, wow, perhaps this starts this domino effect. We come to the Nine of Emotions where it's almost like a dream come true or a wish come true. Perhaps we are sitting in this where it's like, the Nine of Cups, you can get a little happier at the Ten of Cups, but this is a very positive position with the Nine of Materials. Remember, I said this came out in the beginning in reverse, like you were losing all these things, right? Perhaps you did have to release all of these physical things. Remember, I said, what Caesar's give to Caesar, right? It's almost like you had to do this. You had to release all of these things so that the Spirit would gift us more. It's like the Spirit wouldn't gift us more if there wasn't space or if there wasn't. I heard if you didn't believe, it's almost like believing and you will receive. It's like, okay, I'm sitting here wishing here at the Nine of emotions, and at the Nine of Materials here, your wishes are literally being granted to you. You're almost there, the Nine of Materials, and this is saying that we're doing it alone. Perhaps we are breaking free from a love situation, with the Three of Swords and the Devil in reverse. It's almost like you're hurting yourself. This is you hurting yourself by not walking away, perhaps, or perhaps we had to break free from something, an addiction, a codependent relationship, some kind of toxicity. This is breaking free or receiving some kind of news, and this really hurts us. It brings sadness to our heart, and I feel as though we have something to do with this breaking of our own heart. It's as if we're breaking our heart by not seeing 911, by not seeing what the Spirit has to offer. The Spirit has to offer. Perhaps you can't see it because you are such in this feeling. This is why it's telling us to step out of that feeling, to bring these people away, closer, whatever you got to do in order to start this. It's like what the first thing has to be knocked over so it all can go as planned. Yeah, the Muse of Emotions, and this is really being in this. This is bringing us emotional maturity, and perhaps this is why it's like, are you responsible for the emotions you hold? Because you're holding them. You are responsible. Okay, that person made you sad. You're the one that's continuing being sad. Something like this, you need to be responsible for your actions instead of blaming it on other people. And perhaps this is what's creating the healing. It's like, oh, I know now that this person's this, so taking this out, now you're taking responsibility, and this is bringing us emotional readiness, maturity, security. We're ready. Nothing to be scared about. Grand Rising, Raul. You're so spot on. Okay, cool. Raul, you're up. Okay, I think I understand. Thank you much for my reading. You're welcome. Welcome. If you're new, if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like to exchange energy for energy, you can hit up the Cash App or the thanks button. And we are on to Raul. General. For Raul. General. For Raul. Okay. You have too the Nine of Inspiration. Like you're finally taking responsibility, taking these swords out no longer. It's like we're healing the heart. We're healing the heart and finally able to see um, some kind of faith or hope. We're able to feel the dream. You know, this has been a effing journey. You know, we're walking up here. Not only are we walking up here, but it's like um, we have a lot of responsibility because it's like all these are also, it's like when we walk, they walk. So something about that with the Ten of Wands, this is also a big load to carry, you know? With the Nine of Inspiration in reverse, Two of Wands, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers. There's also these four up here, the Four of Inspiration, the Nine of Materials, the Four of Voices, and the Two of Emotions. So there is a separation from a relationship, but it's funny because right under the Two of Emotions is the Lovers. So perhaps maybe if this isn't a separation, maybe this is a choice of separation, or perhaps that's what happened. It's like with this Two of Emotion, when these two separate, it gives a chance for these two to come together, for us to come together with ourselves or a different part of ourselves, for us to finally, it's the bird and it's blue, so it's like we're finally able to speak something, finally able to it's like a change of words or change of voices, change of situation perhaps. With the Five of Swords and the Four of Voices, see that? It's like a shadow back here. She's turning her back to that shadow. Really looking into this. Perhaps this is why this is the Four of Swords. It's like we need to get out of our head and perhaps speak about it. Maybe this is saying what we speak about it will get us out of our head, even though it's a loss. It'll bring us some kind of healing. It's like purifying it, like detoxing it, releasing this, and this brings us endless gifts from from the mystery. I was gonna say the spirit, but materials, the mystery at the same. It's like this brings us endless gifts, perhaps having to do with this full moon. It brings us the whole world in our hand, opens up some kind of doors, and this brings us to the Four of Inspiration and the Nine of Inspiration, where it's like we break free from this. It's like we break free from this rock, whatever this group was, whatever these, or maybe from breaking free from this one, it brings us into a higher elevation. It's like we go from the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, finally taking responsibility, and then we rise up on this rock with this group. It's like now we're in this with a whole bunch of like-minded people, or perhaps the rock fell and it's like now we're on our own in this healing thing, away from these people. Either way, it's rising us closer to the spirit, closer to the inner you. For the hell of it, I wanted to do that. Perhaps we are escaping some kind of deception. Oh, my back hurts. Yeah, I'm not going back, but it disappoints me. I really want him to come back completely changed, maybe in time. Maybe it'll never happen with him. I don't understand why I'm so attached to this guy. I keep pulling away from him, yet still want him. It's just can change the mature. Yeah, you can't change or mature anyone. Only yourself. Hey, VG. How are you? You're new here? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Welcome.
It makes me really sad every day. I feel sad about enemies. Yes, this is you releasing this. Perhaps you becoming emotionally secure after this. Don't get readings from humans. Instead, turn to Jesus and let Him rebuild your life. Tarot is a vessel for the enemy, and the enemy loves to hide. God loves you and wants you to turn to Him. Listen, Jesus is the beast, the Christian collector. Even Jesus says, don't worship me, worship my Father. Hey, Joanne, what's up? I am doing questions. Can you pull a card for me? Sure. Hello, beautiful. Beautiful eyes you have. Thank you. Alright, Joanne. Oh, well, your cards fell. And I'll take them. Yeah, the Queen of Materials in reverse with this Ace of Inspiration. So this is an opportunity to act, a call for action. A call for action. With the Queen of Materials, perhaps we have to release something. Someone. King of Pentacles. Wow, so we had the Queen and the King of Pentacles. The King of Cups in reverse, the Page of Wands, the Seven Emotions, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a lot of people involved in this, perhaps. It's like we're failing to see something, or perhaps we need to look at the bigger picture, or let's see. All right, so I don't know why I put the King of Cups up here. It's almost like this is sadness. This is this deep subconscious. This is this. It's like sharks attacking our sinking ship, is the feeling I feel with this King of Cups. Perhaps we are releasing something with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Materials right here. This masculine, feminine duo. It's almost like we have to release the Queen of Materials. Perhaps this is an action or something we heard or an actual physical thing. Maybe this is us actually putting some time into this and coming into this King of Pentacles where he's the boss. It's as if it's like he has the whole kingdom in his head. It's like he's running all of this from like the control of his head. And this perhaps this is what we're realizing, that what we're hearing needs to be replaced. Perhaps this is something to do with sound or waves. And I see all the like chevron, all of these it's like we're in a maze or something, like trying to get us out of this. Maybe the king will help us. Maybe this king is a helper to get us out because they have it all in their head. It's already envisioned. Or perhaps this is us releasing this to step into this King of Pentacles where we're finally the boss. We can handle this news with the Page of Wands. There's some kind of news we didn't see the detail. We didn't see some kind of detail, or perhaps we need to focus on a tiny detail that it gets us up and running and off track into the Seven of Emotions where it's we got to make a choice. It's like we have to act now and make a choice. It's like we have to act now, right? We have to act now and make the choice, but this is what's holding us up. It's because we don't know what to choose, perhaps. This reminds me of the Sagittarius reading where it's like, well, I want it both. I want to go to the castle and I want to go to the Ten of Pentacles, to the mansion. It's like, well, there's good things for both. You want both, so it's like, well, flip a coin in a sense. Or perhaps this is this, like all this confusion, you don't know what to do, that it's really bringing us some kind of loss, like us being in this Seven of Cups energy is delaying things. And this is telling us, well, you need to act and act now. So perhaps this being releasing this from the Queen of Materials, coming into Boss like at the King Materials, will turn this Ace of Wands. Oh, now remember, we've seen the Ace of Wands in reverse, like there was a delay. This will fix the delay. This will open up the book, and then our flowers will grow it. Or will start growing. I already see that there's a lot of new growth under the surface. It's like a lot of growth you don't see. $100%. Oh, good. I'm glad it. I love you, Raul. Do you do private readings? Yes, I do private readings. I said do. I love you. I do private readings. Yes, Melissa. My phone broke. Welcome to Mercury retrograde. We are in the shadow period, as it did not go fully retrograde yet, but I am feeling the effects as my phone freaking broke. So now I'm on my backup, my old phone, and I cannot get into my email. But if you email my old email, VEEBABES, bbabe7 at gmail.com. Or, yeah, bbabe7 at gmail.com. I hopefully will be able to receive your email. If not, you can message me on my Facebook, ClairV, Tarot Queen. Hey, K-Fan! I'm gonna start. How much can you pull cards for that? Sure. What up, Crystal? Alright. I'm gonna start college. K-Fan. You received the King of Pentacles. This came up in the earlier reading, like, it's as if our eyes are finally open to some kind of conflict or some kind of X where it's like, oh shit, ooh, maybe X marks this spot. And it's like, oh, now I see. And look, you got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here. I can't make this up. With the Knight of Emotions in my hand. The World Cosmos, both in reverse, with the Three of Emotions in reverse, the Sun and the Tower in reverse. Wow, some big shit. So with the Knight of Emotions in reverse, this tells me of a release of love or a loss of love or a loss of the loving feeling. It's almost like in complete sadness, like the collective we're talking. It's almost like we're holding on to something. We don't want to let go of this. It's almost like, again, a holding on. Perhaps there is some kind of outside energies that were involved bringing this, some kind of depression and blocked view. It's like this person, I never would have thought they could do that. You could never imagine that person doing that. And this is like almost the feeling I feel. It's like you're trying to hold on to this tower while God's blowing up the tower so you could free yourself. And you're like holding on to that. Perhaps this is why it brings us to the King and the Queen of Pentacles right here. Which the Queen of Pentacles, she's saying, hey, let's focus on ourselves. Let's focus on feeding the kids and cleaning the house. And I heard godliness is next to cleanliness. And perhaps this queen is moving a lot of shit. It's as if it's like, by being in this queen, by being grounded, it's taking her higher. It's moving her. It's literally moving her. Perhaps by being grounded, we literally are moving with the Eight of Wands. This is communication, fast movement. And with this King of Pentacles, he's the boss. This knight's working for him, and this knight is slow and steady. Maybe these thoughts are coming in fast, This queen is grounding them. This king is giving it to the Knight of Pentacles, like putting it to work. And it's like all of this is being run by this king. Maybe you're the one working for the king, or maybe you're the king putting this up. But this Knight of Pentacles, maybe this king has to step down or put in some kind of work every day. It's like a new routine or something like this every day in order to, this knight has to work really hard to get to this position. This is slow and steady and saying that it's well worth it in the end. Perhaps we'll have to put a lot of money or a lot of time, but this will bring us to the king boss position. All right. I hope to hear from you soon, Melissa Anthony. How's your morning so far? So far, so good. Crystal, how's yours? Oh my God, thank you so much. It clears a lot of things out. It clears out a lot of things. Okay, good. I'm glad to help. Thank you. All right, who's next? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Just woke up. Well, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, I say, 'cause ain't no morning good. How's your phone? Fucking broke. Gone. Not working. I'm pissed. I can't even get in my fucking email. So yeah, if you email me and I didn't answer you, that's why. But at least I can get into my Cash App and my YouTube. For the first 3 days, I couldn't even get into my YouTube to do a live. So, welcome, Mercury retrograde. Like I said, we're in a shadow period. It didn't even go retrograde yet, but we're still feeling the effects, just like this freaking full moon. Full moon in Capricorn, what is it, 4 something, 4:13, 4:20 something? Eastern Standard Time, my time. The sun's in a 6th house, so it's like bringing us, it's almost like a conflict. Should we pull? Don't worry about the phone. It's all my things on it. All my videos. I was preparing an awesome video of the esoteric astrology and I already had it half recorded. So now I gotta start all over again. So mad. You're gonna get a new phone unexpected. I hope. That's the thinking. I'm wishing that a new phone would show up at my door. Not glass one, because the last 3 phones were all glass. But they're the only phones that hold all the materials. Like, I do a lot of videos. And that's the only phone that holds all that storage, and I have an extra storage on top of it. It takes a lot to do all that shit. Where's Jeru at? Jeru! Take us out of your pocket. Who's up? 5444. Crystal, are you up? Although I do get my phone cheap. It is a $1,500 phone I got for $300. Order it from China. Who's that? Crystal drew away for his birthday. Oh yeah, I forgot. He ain't gonna be here this week. Totally forgot. He's on the water. Well, we hope he's having fun. Happy birthday, Drew. 99. Did I pull for you already? Ten of voices popped out. I don't know if this is for you. 51556. 06. And I waited for that. It's almost like all these words are cutting right through us, or all of these thoughts. What's up, Billy this morning? How you doing? No, I'm just watching. Okay, cool. But this is the pinnacle of this. It's like, I can't take no more. Or it's like, when enough is enough, these endings, and although it's painful, it's like, thank God it's gone. My court date is coming up. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you, Billy. I love you. Make sure y'all subscribe. Should I pull for your court date, Crystal? Reading, Garene. What up? Alright, I got you, Garene. Wait, Crystal, should I pull for your court date first? I'm pulling for Crystal's court date, then you, Garene. I gotta go in order, sorry. Crystal's court date. The Three of Materials, and these are, this reminds me of the Three Fates. 320, 5732. And this reminds me of the Three Fates, how we're putting these three things together and braiding it together. And it's like, the three things together are much stronger together than one strand apart. Something about that, maybe this is having to do with the past, the present, and the future. Something about that, maybe this is the Three Fates. And this in the deep subconscious, the Two of Pentacles. Oh wow, the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, which these two are like the same thing. It's like we were on the top of the building and now we fell down. It's like we were on top. Perhaps we were on top, or we were in a position and now we're not. It's like we used to be able to see from the top 420. Now it's like all of this is on top of us. With the Four of Wands, this is some kind of separation or something falling apart. Maybe this is like something, a surprise. It's like a surprise going away party, or a surprise. It's like, here's surprise, motherfucker. With the Eight of Pentacles, perhaps we've been working on this for a long time. You know, this is in the making. This surprise, or this separation, or whatever this is, it's been in the making with the Two of Pentacles. In reverse, this is perhaps this fall lets us reassess everything. It helps us reassess, and maybe this what brings these three fates together. There's a reading called The Three Fates. Something about the Three Fates. I think that will help you. Christoph, what's up? Sorry, I had a phone call. Oh. That's okay. I think I did. Did I do your reading already, Christina? Did you ask for a reading? I don't know. I forget. All right, Garene, you're up. If you asked for a reading, I did yours already. You can rewind it and watch it. All right, Garene, you're up. Garene. Alright, I seen that on the shuffle with the Four of Swords. It's almost like restless, we can't sleep. Perhaps we're seeing feathers. I hear it's a sign from the divine, or it's a sign from your lost loved ones, right? With the Fool in reverse, the Eight of Materials, and the Ace of Voices in reverse. It's like we have our hands full with the Eight of Materials in here, and this reminds me of all these yo-yos. It looks like all these yo-yos, how we're like pulling them down and picking them back up, pulling them down, picking them back up. And it's like each one of these hands is mastering a different, like, okay, let's say your mastering thing is the yo-yo. We'll stick with the yo-yos, right? Each hand, okay, here she's rocking the cradle. Here she's going around the world. Here she's walking the dog. Here she's going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's each trick. Learning all these different tricks, right? With this Eight of Materials. We are mastering. It's like here, you know what I'm saying? And then on each side, it's almost like she has her back turned towards this Fool. Like, it's almost like she fell in some kind of trap, right? She perhaps, it's like you were lured here. It's like, see, this tail is like, here, follow this little flower. And you're following this into this where the alligator's trying to eat you, right? We're getting lured to be eaten, right? This foolishness. Almost like perhaps we did fall in a hole into some kind of a foolish behavior, or perhaps we're walking away from something like this where maybe we are lacking the faith. But with this and all this work that we're doing, this mastering it, it's almost like maybe this is what we're waiting for, or what it's like these people and these things are waiting for you to master this, so that way the show can start again, so that way we can get some sleep, or we can come down. So weird. I hope you understand that. Hey, BB, look at the camera. Can you come closer? I want to see your pretty eyes. You're crazy. Lapio 7, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I say, cause ain't no morning good. Grand Rising, Gem. All's good here, Christoph. How are you? Hey, Harry. Ukuti. How are you? I love you guys so much. Who's next? These just fell out. Two of Materials in reverse. I'm just going to read them. Can you pull some cards for me, dear? I think these are for you. Harry Tukuti. Hey, Tim. From England, UK, United Kingdom. How are you? Great as can be. That's good. All right, Harry, this is for you. BC, Grand Rising, beautiful babes, 222, as you come in. So with the Two of Materials in reverse, King of Pentacles, the Three of Emotions, Nine of Materials, the Hangman, Two of Wands, and the Ace of Inspiration. Alright, we're starting from the bottom and working our way up. Alright, so it starts with this imbalance. It's almost like there's an imbalance. Perhaps we are trying to juggle two things, or maybe there's a decision or a choice that we need to make that we're having a hard time. Perhaps we are stretched too thin with this. Perhaps we've been holding two of them for so long, and it's like, okay, we drop them. Maybe it's the help of the king that comes. It's like the help of the king that comes to relieve this. Maybe this is work of the king that you are releasing. But it's almost like if we release these two, we come into the king where we're on top of these coins, right? Then we come into the three of emotions where we literally have that coin in our hand. Perhaps this is some kind of celebration that we go from releasing this two of materials to reassessing our priorities. Now we got our priorities straight. We do the same thing. We're in the King of Pentacles energy. This whole group comes together where we have this three of emotions. There's some kind of celebration where we receive these gifts from the spirit. We're coming into the nine where we're no longer dependent on this person or perhaps this king. We come to the hangman. We come to the hangman where it's like things are opening up now. It's like the backdrop's opening up where we're finally able to see something for what it really is. Our perspective's changing. Perhaps now the world is not in our hands. The basketball is not in our court. Maybe this is what we're seeing and this is what is stopping. It's like, hold up. There's some kind of delay. And perhaps because there's like shut doors, and this is probably what we're waiting for here. It's like the hangman's waiting for this door to open so this creativity can flow, for this action to go. It's almost like finding the right key. Perhaps this does have to do with the full moon going into the new moon. You know what? I forgot to mention a very important thing about this new moon. You know, after learning degrees and going over the degrees last week and the week before, this moon, full moon in Capricorn, is at the 18th degree. And once we learned that nothing good comes from the 18th degree. So be prepared for that. Perhaps this is why the sadness is coming out. Hey, Silent G22. How are you? Your clairvoyance is superb. Oh, I love you. Hey, Topeka. Can you do a reading for me this month? I feel emotionally vulnerable. Aren't we all? Did that match you? How are you, Kuti? Kara, that was the reading about my court dates. Cool. Yes, my daughter's driving me crazy. She acts like my mother. Yep, so does mine. I felt like I got hit with the sledgehammer. Even have the song stuck in my head, 80s baby, right? Any cool cards for me, dear? Alright, was that for you, Harry? Yes, you are right. Okay, cool. I don't know whose these are, if these are yours or somebody who just came in, but all these cards just fell and I'm going to read them because they need to be read. It's me, Theoretical Wet Work. Just stole someone's handle. For beeping me. What up? How are you? Wet Work. So we start off with the Magician in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Wands, the Six of Inspirations to the Empress in reverse, to the Seven of Voices. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords The Five of Cups, the Four of Emotions, the Four of Materials in reverse, the Muse of Voices, the Hangman, and the Three of Cups in reverse. So this tells me that some kind of outside energy has got us waiting. It's almost reminding me of Harry's reading, how we're waiting. We're waiting for a decision to be made, or for something to be cut, for somebody to say something, a judgment. We're waiting for a judgment, and perhaps it has to do with this outside energy, the Three of Cups. Okay, now the Magician in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's like we're lacking something because of this. Okay, perhaps we feel as though we don't have what it takes to pull this. It's almost like this magician here is what's pushing this family apart here, which this magician could be a liar, a manipulator, some kind of magic. This could be words or even our thoughts are magic. And this magician is almost like pushing this Ten of Pentacles apart, this divorce, this separation, this movement of a home or a family. But it's as if it's like one bad apple ruins the whole bunch, and this king sees that. It's like this king sees right through. He sees, this king, he knows all he has. This is the bird of the sun. It's almost like he sees what the sun sees. He sees all, knows all. The King of Swords. Now, this is this muse here, the same King of Swords here. Perhaps hanging here in this position, we get to know all and see all like the king. It's almost as if he's giving us this information by hanging here. You might see this as a loss that these flowers dropped and are now floating away, but it's almost as this is a gift from the spirit, or we're winning. It's almost like this is shining some kind of light, that this, it's like, even though this is sad and this is like a real great big loss, it's shining some kind of light on it, like bringing us some kind of inspiration or victory. It's like, oh, victory is in our hands. Even though there's some kind of loss or something floating away, this brings us a victory. And it's as if this tips up. It's almost like the victory, the what's we're given or what we're losing is in here. It's weird. It like turns around. Look. This comes here on this loss. This comes here on this. So it's because of the loss that we're in this apathy, like, oh, I don't want to go on. I keep thinking of this. I keep seeing these three things that I lost here, that I'm not focusing on the big thing that the Spirit's offering here. That he's saying, well, focus on this queen. Focus on all these rings, these Saturn, these planets. It's almost as if these planets are pulling something inside of us. It's like it's pulling, maybe it is pulling on our sadness. This new moon. This full moon, especially with Mars and Argo at Venus. It's doing something to our relationships, to our work, to especially wherever this is in our house. It could, in our houses, it could affect you differently. Now we go to the Seven of Voices and the Four of Materials, where we're finally releasing this. It's like we're releasing these lies or whatever this is of the Ten and the Magician here. It's like, oh, well, whatever it is that broke apart this family, whatever this lie or this magician is, perhaps he is this magician. It's like, well, we finally released this magician. it's like we see a way out when we release the lies and the deception. We finally see, it's like we finally have an open door. The door's finally open, and perhaps the door has something to do with these planets, this opening, finally seeing what's there from the spirit. Or maybe we do need to sit in the sadness to, you know, what the book was saying in the beginning, that this sadness is helping us to get out of this. You know, sadness really, oh, we're sad. Well, I don't want to be sad. This is forcing us to change. This is forcing us to come out of this, come into this. And this in the deep subconscious, we're no longer, we're giving it up. We're no longer being connected to, I heard these scars, and then I seen the scars, and I seen like these bright white lights shining out of your scars. Weeding through the garden to find the perfect bud. A woman who knows her worth. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I feel you, Silent G. I'm really not just keep getting those visions and pink roses. I'm feeling Rapunzel locked away in the tower waiting for the king. Wow. King of Swords, an oracle. Will I meet her, Sarathy? Claire is very intuitive. Oh, thank you. Can you do a reading for me this month? I feel totally emotionally below. Right. Topeka, this is for you. Okay, because it's like your intuition is trapped into some kind of, I heard, do or die. So maybe this is, it's like, oh, well, I can't get into my intuition because I'm in this like fight or flight kind of mode. If we're not in this where we can relax, maybe this is this. With both of these twos, it's like we're in a decision. We're in a decision making period, and this is definitely telling us to use our intuition. With this is blocking, this is all in our head. This tells us that the answers are all within us. The answers are all within us. If you're looking for some kind of answer, it's within you. It is within you. And this is the loss that we're feeling. It's almost like you can't even see that the flower is within you. It's within you. It's almost like you're feeling some kind of loss or some kind of scarcity, like, oh, I don't have enough, but you have it all inside you. Perhaps you do finally realize that with the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Devil. Look at this. It's like all of these hands come in and take these things out, let down the hair, then the fire comes. It's as if now we're unstrapped, no longer in this toxicity. Perhaps we are breaking free from an addiction or a codependent relationship, and this is finally letting our hair down. We got a bad judgment, or perhaps this is like, oh, I accept the flaws and all. It's like not this king here. He's like, no, it's this or that. It's right or wrong. It's like, oh, well, we can accept them flaws. Something like this. With the Eight of Wands, though, is definitely something moving. It's like, okay, well, we're lost here. We're at a loss. We don't see that it's really inside of us. Brings us up and out of this situation. Maybe that this loss brings us up and out so that way we can really see. Let our hair down. All these hands help. Breaks us free from the devil. It's almost like it gives us our wings. Perhaps this is what opens up the curtain and helps us use our intuition. Definitely use our intuition when it comes to this decision. Awesome sauce. Let's go, Claire. I'm hearing pay attention to Claire. All right, you ready, BC? right, BC 911. This is for you. 91147. All right, these fell out. I'll take it. And on the bottom, we have the Emperor in reverse. And I hear you're out of your vibration. You're out of your vibration. Maybe you're listening to some different frequency of music or something. It's like you're out of your element. Maybe. With the Queen of Pentacles then coming in, I see her as the Empress, where she has this baby inside of her, this creation. The Eight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Inspiration in reverse. The Two of Inspiration upright. You see she's really looking close. What is she looking close at? She's looking close at this Knight of Inspiration. With this behind her, this win, this victory, with the King of Cups and the Lovers both in reverse at the end. It's almost like all these hands coming apart have to do with blocking this King of Cups. Now the King of Cups is in reverse. It's like this ship's not coming through. Perhaps it's like the tentacles from the head. It's like the emotions are in the head. And these emotions that are stuck to the thoughts are sticking to physical things. Or perhaps emotional things that it's making these. It's like we're sticking the emotion to something physical, and it's putting physical sadness here with the Lovers in reverse. And maybe this is a choice that we're refusing to make, or maybe this is a choice that we have to make to let go so this does close, you know. But we start at the Queen of Pentacles, where we're finally being grounded, we're finally balanced. And I heard tiger's eye. It's as if she's looking at this new creation, focusing on herself, feeding her children, her pets. There's a cat or a bunny or some kind of otter. It's a bunny. She's feeding her pets, focusing on herself, getting the sleep. But then we look here and she's looking. We have her looking real intently at the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Inspiration. And we have her looking intently at the Knight of Inspiration and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Like we're going back. And maybe this is not even intentionally. Perhaps, you know what it feels like? It feels like, okay, my boyfriend dies this day, right? I do remember the day, but this day I don't remember the day. I'm just going on. But I wake up this morning, the date of the death, and I'm sad. My body, my cells remember. It's like this sticking to the physical. Perhaps the physical is you, that your body feels that on this day that this death happens, your body is going through that traumatic response again, through the death all over. It's like some kind of remembrance taking us back, like a firework. Okay, the firework happens, it brings us to the moment of when this happened, and boom, it like sparks a memory. It sparks a memory of some kind back. But this is what's opening the doors to the newness. Seeing this situation, or perhaps being aware of it, being in control of it, is opening up doors to some kind of victory where we finally have some kind of hope. The light is finally shining down on us, and other people can see too. It's like everybody's winning. Perhaps because of all the hard work we put in as this Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's really doing the healing. She's really taking care of herself. She's really putting in all the effort. to release these emotions, to open up our heart, to let these things go. We're really clearing these. Another King of Cups in reverse. Perhaps we are doing some kind of faster detox because it's like we're holding on to what's blowing up. And we need to be walking away, having some kind of faith. Because once we open up to what the Spirit has to offer, there's going to be some kind of new connection. It's like once you close one door, two more doors open. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Will I meet her Palak again? Palak. The Page of Voices. I say yes at a turn of events. There's some kind of new idea. Perhaps dancing. It's like this new idea or this new plan you have will work. I see a woman disregarding all those who failed to give respect, wading through the garden to find the perfect bottle, and who knows her worth. Yes, toxic events. Doors open, but ain't no men coming through. Lots of cute Mexicans. Players, though. Out of the cocoon into the beautiful beginnings that we're having a human experience. Yes, zombie cranberries. What's in your head? Yep. That's the war. When will I get a car? Please. And money. Teresa Horton. Well, Teresa, when we're in the need, as long as you're in the need for a need, you're going to be needing. When we're in abundance and grateful and having, the universe will mirror that and give. Cameron just got caught up for stealing. Alright, who was I on? Get a card, Teresa. Okay, Teresa. So we have the Hermit. There's these footsteps. I gotta take one out. She's gotta go to the potty. There's these footsteps to the Spirit that really, it's like you follow these footsteps when we turn our back from this injustice. We've, it's like we de-threaded this. We de-threaded it, and now we're working with one strand. Perhaps we're told to take away the strands to, maybe there's like two frayed ones. It's like two strands that aren't good or something like that. I gotta take her out real quick. You guys gonna walk with me? Real quick, because I know people are spurring me. Megan, you're next. So perhaps Judy. What is up? I'm back. Hey, sorry guys. Because I have my old phone. My internet went off. But I'm back. So what I was saying, I don't know if it's shut off. I was saying about doing what we got to do first before what we want to do. And it may not even be what, like, you want to do. Or what you have to do. Like I said, I was saying Muna had to shit. I just had to take her out. So maybe something like that. All right, who was up next? Jeez. Alright. So, what I was saying, Teresa, there is some winning here after some foolishness. It's like you're foolish and go back, but it's like you see the new doors and the possibilities once you disconnect. It's like once you put in your thing like every day, slow and steady, maybe some king or somebody comes and helps you financially, but it's definitely injustice. Definitely the scales aren't tipped. Definitely some unfairness going on. Perhaps somebody cutting something off. All right, Megan. Hold on, let me burn this and catch my breath real quick. I think these are your cards, Megan, but they'll come out again. Alright, Megan Hughes. Megan Hughes. Alright, well, yeah, that did come out. And this in the deep subconscious. 5 of inspiration in reverse. The 8 of inspiration in reverse with the chariot. Then we have the Hierophant with the King of Emotion and the Muse of Emotion, both in reverse. So it's almost like we're in our emotions, we're in the depths of our emotions, or literally drowning in our emotions. And I heard all cried out, or perhaps you should be. I also see some kind of protection or something. I don't know if it's one of them things that we put on our nose so that way we can breathe, or it's something in between our eyes and our nose. Maybe it is some kind of protection. Never noticed that before. Some kind of chain. Maybe there's something, I don't know what that has to do with it, but maybe there's something on your nose or in between your nose and your mouth has something to do with what you're drinking. Or maybe we're not drinking enough. With the Hierophant, it's really looking at this from like a bigger, from a higher standpoint. It's like you're looking at this from, or maybe you're going to somebody who's seen this before or who did this before. It's like you're reaching out to somebody who already been there, done that here with the Hierophant. Maybe this is some kind of commitment. You know, it's as if we're trying to control the mindset with the strength here. We're definitely controlling the mindset. It's as if this control that we have, this strength that we have, is pulling us back. Is pulling us back out of this confrontation, which is good. It's like controlling the mind controls this. Perhaps that's what's needed at this time, to control the mind. Because it's like we're drowning in our emotions. I got charges for stealing alcohol. Was dumb as fuck, and now I'm gonna have to figure this out. But I just want a reading for the future if you can, okay? Cameron Hagen. Alright, so we have the 8 of materials. And this is the master. I was talking about this earlier. I see the same thing with the master of the yo-yos. It's like you're the yo-yo master, and each one of these is mastering. Like, here's walking the dog, here's the rock in the cradle, here's around the world. You know, we're doing all of these tricks, mastering it. Perhaps this is the problem, the mastering of this trick, because it brings us some kind of chaos where now our It's our phases are interrupted. Our phases are interrupted. It brings us to act quick. It's like now we're going to have to be jumping through hoops to get to where we want to get to in order to end this and or in order to put it all in order. We definitely need to jump through hoops to act now, to act like professional. It's like he has his top hat and his suit. It's like we're really going to have to be on our best behavior, I heard, because then it comes again. It comes around and we finally get the protection. It's like because of the things that we mastered, it's protecting us. It's bringing us in the clear. See, we're coming from this temperance in reverse where it's breaking up our all these cycles. It's breaking the phases. It's something in between here, bringing some kind of chaos. But then after we jump through hoops with the world in reverse, it's like, here's where I say we got to go from the inside. But here it's like something from the outside on the inside, bringing us some kind of protection. It's almost like protecting the inside. Protecting the inside. Maybe it's so it doesn't get out. Oh, and then you have these here in the deep subconscious. So perhaps we're done waiting. We're done waiting. It's almost like this was a gift from the spirit. It's like now the ball's in your court. We're done waiting. It's now opening up, and now it's like you give back to the spirit, or we're giving back, or perhaps it's a big loss. It's like all that we worked for is now gone, but it's so that we can get on our feet again and see the world from a different view or see something from a higher perspective, something like that. Maybe it's so that we can make better decisions. With the 8, we don't want to go back. We don't want to go back to the black hole sun. Alright, Silent G. Who's stealing who? Book a meeting with the crown. Plead no contest. Or ask for division or repercussions. Hey Helga, may I have a reading please? Sure, Helga. I guess these are your cards. We're really looking at the teamwork, or looking at the materials in this, looking at the 3 things involved, looking at the whole team. Maybe this is, you know, the fates, the 3 sisters. And perhaps this is putting all 3 of these together. It's like 3 strands are better than 1. And this is the Queen of Swords really looking at this like from a closer view. It's like we're looking at the ends of it. What feeling does it bring, or what thought does it bring, and what words does it come? It's like it brings some kind of feeling of words, maybe a decision that needs to be done, that we need to really look at the facts or look at these. You know, we really need to be the Queen of Swords in this and be very honest, blunt, and forward. It's almost like turning our back to this loss of hope and focusing on these fates. Because there is the 7 and the 7 and the 7. 7, 7, 7. With the 7 of inspiration, the 7 of swords, and the 7 of pentacles all in reverse. This is definitely a desire and a great need to go inward, introspection. You know, we're done holding the door open. It's now shut. It's like we're on the other side. Now we're looking at the dark side, the shadow side, trying to figure out, perhaps we do need to unbury or release all of this to come out, to open up this door. It's like I said, one bad apple spoiled the whole bunch, and now it's like we're ridding of all the bad apples. Perhaps this is the holdup. It's like, oh, well, you didn't use your intuition when making this decision, so now you're kicking yourself in the ass. Maybe next time you'll use your intuition. I heard lesson learned, hopefully. If If you're young and not repeat offender, crown should go soft or dismiss with fine tissue. Oh my goodness, 100%. Yes, my life changed a lot when my kid's father passed away. I got real bad, but then it saved my life at the same time. Wow. Wow. As a retired former crime defense attorney, I'm not giving you legal advice, just friendly suggestions. Thank you. Working on open up my heart. God's been on my butt about it. Had Madonna frozen stuck in my head for 3 days. Nope, you can't make it up, Claire. That's the real truth, Crystal says. Cameron just asked God to forgive you. That's more important than anything. Right, Teresa. Helga, may I please have a reading? Helga, did I do you already, Helga? Helga. Helga. Well, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Inspiration now upright. And it's like, wow, we're finally reaping the rewards. We were holding this door open for so long. It's like waiting for these things to ripen. Now that they're ripened, it's like it's the right time. It's like we're holding, it's like this is holding this open so this fruit can be gifted. This is over this, like this, the strength. And it's the Knight of Inspiration. So perhaps some kind of bad news or something backfired in your face, I heard. And this is creating you, or giving, maybe this is giving you strength. It's like this backfired in your face. Now this is giving you strength, or perhaps now you have to rely on your strength. You know, the controlling of the mind. And maybe this has something to do with the full moon. Maybe the sun and vitality, because it's as if like once we come into some kind of truth, maybe the cat is out of the bag. Maybe there's some kind of secret, and it opens up some kind of like aha, like the or third eye, and it's like now we can see through. Now we can see through with the Eight of Wands. It's finally in motion. I heard it's finally in motion. We're finally moving. God is not going to sort it out for Cameron, but universe will. Meantime, some self-saving measures can be taken. God, universe, all the same thing. I mean, don't you think God might want just a little bit of effort from us when it comes to sorting out our own wrongdoing? Yeah. He wants changed behavior. That's the sorry that is needed. No words can amount to a changed behavior. Apology accepted when there's changed behavior. Otherwise, it's just bullshit. Let it go. It's like you against the world. Who's next? You're welcome. That was you. You're welcome. And the moon keeps falling, so perhaps there is still some kind of mystery. It's like the mystery behind that moon. Perhaps it is that secret. Maybe the cat is not out of the bag yet, and that's this. That's why we're sitting on it. And I heard secrets make you sick. Maybe you're the one keeping the secret. What up, Lex? Hey, Suzanne Noga. Is it advisable to sell my house now? Alright, after Lexi, I go in order. Suzanne, so let's do Lexi and then you. Alright, Lex. Lex Luger. Wow, you got the Hermit in reverse. I think this came out on the collective reading. I always say pair your reading with the collective reading. And it's like you're going back. Oh, and now it's upright. Well, maybe you have to go back to go forward. It's like 2 steps back, 2 steps. Take 1 step, 2 steps forward. I take 2 steps back. How's that go? Whatever it is, perhaps you are going back and forth. Ooh, with the 4 of emotions and the 10 of emotions. Wow. It's like all of this is connected. It's like all of these little emotions are connected to this one emotion. And it's like this one it's like all of it. All right. Let me start all over. Lexi, you're so confusing. All right, so we have like a deep sadness. Like I said with the collective, like there's this sadness or this loss, this breakup perhaps with the 10 of emotions. Like I said, it's like all these little emotions coming down to this one emotion. But it's leading us to what the spirit is offering. It's like, okay, this is being taken away so you could see what the spirit has to offer, but it's like you're fishing in the past. You're